Thank you.
All right, let's get back to our scheduled lecture. So I was saying I'm not going to take too much time. I'll just have one thing to cover, and then let me start the stream. And then you guys can go ahead and work on your projects. Okay. All right, so come back to that. So today I'm just going to quickly talk about another term that you guys will hear. It's called continuous deployment. Continuous deployment, and also continuous integration. Okay, in short, this is called CI/CD. CI/CD. You guys will hear this term a lot. What basically this means is today we'll be focusing on continuous deployment. What this means is once you're working on a project, you are done like a small part of the project, you go ahead and you deploy your code in production. That's what this means, continuous deployment. All right, as soon as we are completing a feature, it goes through whatever testing, review, and everything. As soon as it is merged to master, it is deployed to production. That's what continuous deployment means. So our goal is that we have less amount of code that is going into production in a faster time. All right, usually what used to happen is we'll have thousands of lines of code and they will dedicate to a single day, and the whole day the code would be going through and there'll be errors and all that stuff trying to fix everything. So this way what happens is you have like small amount of code, less amount of features, but quicker deployment. So lesser issues, if there are any bugs, they can be quickly fixed and they can be isolated. So you will hear the CI/CD a lot. In these days, CI/CD has been point of focus a lot. A lot of companies, they're striving for that. What I've heard is Amazon has like really nailed this down. They have, in what I've heard is that they have deployments like every few seconds. That's how fast they are deploying their code. Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, how
Few seconds. That's how many. That's how fast their CI/CD pipeline is. It's a big company, and by few seconds I mean is that somebody's fixing something or somebody's deploying something or there's a new feature going on, but it's so fast. Their pipeline, they have streamlined it so much, and that's why they are kind of leading that retail industry these days. I know Walmart is another one, but they are when I was working and still now, they try super hard to catch up with Amazon. But still, even when I was working there, we would say that Walmart is still like 3 to 5 years behind Amazon, and by the time they catch up, Amazon is like already 5 years ahead. But still, anyway, they have really streamlined this process. What I hear is that they have really mastered the CI/CD process, and there are a lot of tools. When we get to the second project, we will look at some of the tools which actually help you doing the CI/CD process. Today, we look at continuous deployment, and GitHub has that feature. Now, if you understand what it means, is it just means that when your code is done, when you push to master, what does that mean? That your feature has been reviewed, something is complete. Remember, master is very sacred, so only production ready code goes over there, right? So once it is in master branch, this means this code is ready for production. This can be moved to production. Okay, and we have seen this feature in GitHub before. If I go to my GitHub project, and remember you guys have been doing this in your assignments. In your GitHub pages, if you select master branch, what happens every time you push to master? It goes ahead and rebuilds this and basically publishes your website. Okay, this is continuous deployment. All right, continuous integration means you are completing your features and pushing it to master as soon as you are done, reviewed, everything is good. And deployment is GitHub will take your branch and publish it as soon as you push it to master. Okay. So I would like that you guys go ahead and update your GitHub pages and your GitHub project and put master as your push branch, and you will see your site will, every time somebody pushes to master, your site gets published. So that kind of for this project completes the CI/CD kind of requirement for this. Okay. Any questions on the concept? So you will see right now it's not as sophisticated, well, because our project is just on JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. So GitHub Pages kind of works for us, and this is the extent of our CI/CD process. Once we go into Node.js and when you are doing your project too, we won't be able to use GitHub Pages because we won't be able to deploy Node.js code. So we'll be looking at some other hosting sites, and we'll be looking at some more sophisticated CI/CD tools. But from the concept perspective, I want to make sure that everybody understands what CI/CD stands for, first of all, and what each of these things mean. Okay? You are integrating your code as soon as it is done to your production ready branch, that is master, and you are deploying your code to production as soon as your code is ready. Okay? So take 5 minutes, just go ahead and update your GitHub branches or GitHub projects, and then you should be able to publish your whatever work in progress. For the rest of the time, again, this was the only thing I have. I want to give you time back for your projects. We'll be going around. If you need any help with your project, you are stuck, please let us know and we'll come and sit with you and kind of nudge you in the right direction to go forward. Okay? Any questions? All right. Right, go ahead, and I'm going to stop this stream.